Deception. Disgrace. That's currently what's going through my head at the minute. Because of that finale. Hoy. That was quite something else, and I'm really excited to see what does happen this season of The Good Place now that we have a new perspective, now that we've got the realization that we're in the bad place, that Michael is devious and is not wholesome. Yeah. But yeah, hello everyone, it's Liam Caddison here, and yeah, we're reacting to the first episode of Season 2, which is quite lengthy compared to what we reacted to last season, which is double the fun, which is really, really awesome. But I'm excited to see how this season does progress, to see if it does exceed the bar that Season 1 had set. It was a very, very amazing Season 1 with, like I said, a very glorious and yet heartbreaking twist, because, you know, I was rooting for Michael and all that, and yeah, I mean, there's still going to be really, really fun moments with Michael, just, you know, I'm heartbroken. He was like a cinnamon roll, and yeah. So, yeah, no, I'm honestly looking forward to checking out this episode of The Good Place. So, with that said, let's jump into the first episode of Season 2 of The Good Place. Let's go.
I think you will. I think this entire project of yours is stupid and doomed to fail. I think you're going to be retired, eliminated from existence, and burned on the surface of a billion suns. And I have no doubt that you and your cockamamie experiment will go down in history as colossal failures.
You know, I think if you...
That's a good... Okay. It's a good job you didn't say Toodles, because we would have had words.
Friend type or more of a femme fatale sexuality as her weapon of choice type?
Both those things.
I have some questions about my character, too, like... Can he bite them?
No. Okay, reminder. The most important thing tonight, and this
He's got a problem, apparently.
You need to get Eleanor drunk. And I believe in you. So,
it's like you said, very, very creative.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
And biting!
Nope. No.
He just loves his bities.
Are like nature's apps.
Huh. Anyway,
very, very interesting.
Would you like to join us? Maybe we could get to know each other a little bit, Chad.
I'm good. I'm gonna explore a little bit. But it was so nice to meet you, Nina. And bye-bye. Oh, sorry. I didn't see you.
I'm gonna head to the gym.
Are you serious? Again, right now?
Yeah. I'll catch you later.
If we get to see more of that, I'm not complaining.
Person. You must be Eleanor. I'm Jessica, the host. Hi.
I'm terrible.
All about your speech. Screw it. A couple of quick shots.
Oh, and that's how it's.
And then I'm coming for you, shrimpies.
Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no.
Please don't make this harder than it already is, Cheaty.
My name is Eleanor Shellstrop. We need to talk.
Here we go. Oh, seeing these different perspectives, very interesting.
Every day, they make them go to school naked. And then they take a test in a class they've never been to.
Oh,
and then they smash them with hammers. And that part is not so clever. But the point is, Chidi, you were
as Eleanor said,
better than all.
You're basic.
It has to be your decision.
Buddy, you gotta trust me. I would never place you in a painful situation.
Oh my goodness. That is stoking some fire.
Here you go, Cheese.
Look at how he did that.
Like my soulmate is on...
Wait! There was a mistake in the calculations. We had a 4-hour time gap in your profiles on May 10th, 2003.
Don't say it. Don't say she's getting partnered with her.
And the final result proves definitively that Pedro is Angelique's soulmate and Chidi, your soulmate.
There we go.
Pedro maybe heard you say that thing you were gonna say.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. But I have to ask. Do you feel the way I feel?
We can't talk about this.
Well, I know, but if the numbers were that
This
close,
is the thing as well. She is playing her part as well, and there's that temptation and
It is cheaty.
Oh.
Problems to deal with. I'm sorry, I can't help you.
Attention, everyone. Speech
Oh
time.
boy.
I know you're probably not a magic wizard trapped in an amulet, but if you are, please get me out of this speech.
It's worse. It's a phylactery. Tahani.
What's the matter?
Sorry, it's just a self-portrait of my sister.
Oh, this is
Wonderful.
it.
Your
This is
sister is
like
Camila
pushing her
Aljamil?
buttons.
I used to play her music for my patients. At times, it felt like Camila's songs were curing the malaria.
Oh no.
Great.
Tahani.
Well, I best be getting changed for tonight. Can hardly wear a day dress to an evening.
Taj Mahal. Oh, I know. How about a moon? Would you like to live on your own private moon?
No. My house is wonderful.
Oh,
and really, it's so
there we go.
silly to
That's
want a bigger house of all
a bit.
things.
That
here
was a
in
bit
paradise.
vindictive. That's
So no changes needed.
Okay. All right. But if you change your mind, just ask. Because all the other residents are very happy.
I
So
just
it'll give me
feel
plenty of time to
disgusted.
deal-
Boring. I'd like to say a few words if nobody minds.
Thank you, wizard.
I am Tahani and me. And even though I wasn't a #1 point getter, I just wanted to welcome you all to the neighborhood. You all look so beautiful tonight with your regular sized pockets. And
Oh,
regular-sized
Tahani.
soulmates.
Hey there, hot stuff. Can I get you a cup of coffee?
Sure, hands off me. Oh, you think
Still
you're better
refers
than
to
I am,
her.
don't you, just 'cause
Uh-oh.
you're wearing that. Look at that terrible placement.
Oh no,
angle.
this is the conflict.
It's not bad for wearing a
Oh.
sash.
Yeah, it is. But I think if we all just...
Well, give it to me then.
Oh my goodness!
For eternity. Okay, I'm going to let you two get acquainted. I'm sure you have a lot to not talk about. Because...
I would have...
You get it.
See, I would have reacted a bit more... I don't know. Differently. This is it, though. This is going to be adding on stress, isn't it, for Jianyu? The fact that he has to pretend with another who he doesn't know is pretending.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see you. Getting to know everyone in the neighborhood.
Oh.
Who was that?
Nice stuff. Oh no! Oh! Your bike's faulty. Oh, what? How?
You have to excuse me because I've got to go, sir. Oh, look. Got some shrimp in one of my many cargo pants pockets.
What the fork is happening?
Oh my goodness.
Can I just have something that makes me stand out? A mysterious past or a limp?
She wants to
I
be,
want a limp.
This is supposed to be the good
she
place.
wants to be
Why would you-
special.
Okay,
There we
I hear
go.
you.
It's
I
the
tell
good
you,
place. She
Go
wants
nuts. Limp your heart out.
the good place.
Oh, hey. Cheaty, right?
Hi. Are you each other? I used to teach it. I was a professor of ethics and moral philosophy.
All right.
Again,
brag
Eleanor
much.
shining with
Sorry. Okay.
I've never seen you before in my life.
knowing that
think
their memories are going to get reset,
Somehow that we know each other.
but knowing Chidi will recognize the book.
That definitely sounded like a pickup line. And I'm not interested, but we need to figure this out first.
Like saying, I'm going to the gym, so that's what I've been saying.
That was a
Kicks her
suggestion
down.
of the type of thing you could say. Don't... How many times have you specifically told her you were going to the gym?
Several hundred times.
5. No, 9.
You. Right now. Everyone in this room, find those 4 humans!
Oh my goodness. It's scary seeing Michael like
Are you gonna
this.
talk? Or just walk around like a nerd trying to get a personal best on his Fitbit?
I'm sorry. I'm trying to process.
There's certain aspects of your existence here in the good place that are confusing for you, and you're searching for some place to go where you feel less lonely. I know somewhere
Less
you could
anxious,
go.
more comfortable. It's starting.
Why
Oh
did you do
no.
that?
Because you were nice to me. You're my friend.
Here we go.
That's her soulmate? Is there a second one of him that stands on his shoulders?
Oh, no.
About you.
Okay, all right, everybody. Now we are really imposing on Eleanor here. Gee,
everything.
let's everybody take
Hey, Eleanor.
Oh.
This person would like to speak with you.
I'm not spending another second with this loser.
I am just loving how much of a total mess this is becoming.
From Jacksonville was named Pillboy, and he was dope. We would talk together, get high together, throw
nuts.
old batteries.
Can I guess? You've been worried sick about me.
I'm headed to the gym.
Oh my, of course, that was his next thing.
I'm quite confused.
Let me explain, gorgeous. I don't know what this place is, but it is certainly not the good place. Michael is forking with us.
Like a prank show.
Yeah, like a prank show. Except according to this note, it's a prank show we've all been on
Oh,
before.
you should not have.
Apparently, I wrote
Oh,
myself a note and stuck
no.
it in that.
Next time.
What?
Yeah. He's gonna do it again.
That's not gonna work this time.
I don't think that's gonna work in front of
I'm
him.
sorry, but this is unacceptable. I demand to speak to your superior.
I am so sorry, madam. Please forgive me.
So we're doing this
Well,
all over
as
again?
humans like
Oh
to
my
say, third time's
goodness.
the charm, right?
Fashion torture, the way it's supposed to be. Good luck with
Hate.
attempt number 2. And remember, there will be no attempt number 3.
What? Funny you say that, buddy.
Eleanor, come on in.
Wow, I just love how much of a dumpster fire that whole episode, like, not in terms of its quality, just everything in terms of Michael's plan to make sure that that the plan would go smoothly, that the whole torture aspect would go swimmingly, and it just became a dumpster fire because of the, well, it all kick-started from the note, of course. And it will be very interesting now that we don't have that note to see how maybe things will naturally fall apart again. I don't know, because, it does seem credible about the fact that, they can keep torturing Michael, which is a nice kind of sense of poetic justice in a sense. But they can keep torturing Michael by finding out, and at some point Sean's going to get wind of this. The fact that we're on the third attempt, because he even said that there's not going to be a third attempt, but someone might want to break the bad news. Like, don't they keep some kind of tracker or something? I don't know, but it will be very interesting to see how things do proceed without the note. Because that kind of kick-started, that little pendulum brought the whole house down, basically. So yeah. But it was just really interesting as well, like, seeing how everyone's perspectives from their rebooted state, like, we saw how uncomfortable they were, especially Tahani, who was feeling completely out of place, and yeah, it was chaos. It wasn't the chaos that Michael wanted, but it was the chaos that I wanted and I enjoyed so much. Yeah, like I said, a complete dumpster fire, that episode, in terms of Michael's plans. It was just hilarious to see, like, especially the closing moments where everything was rushed in terms of the reveal, because we've already been there, but it's about Eleanor and co discovering, oh, we're not in the good place, and yeah, it's just a kicker for Michael, because he had everything set out. He had the plan set out for Eleanor to get drunk, but he didn't, and like, things just went awry. Like, I get recreating the events of what happened in episode 1 of last season. I just would have locked certain people in their houses, wouldn't invite them to the party, just to add that little layer of security that things don't fail in terms of the second attempt. And voila. It's just very interesting how he tried, how this episode played on certain insecurities of the four. We had Eleanor, who had a soulmate keeping, he kept bailing, should I say, whenever she engaged in conversation, and had that ego about him, playing on really her loneliness that she contended with in life, because he kept bolting. It was like there was no care for her whatsoever, and so that was that again, we saw that in throughout cases of season 1, and that played onto her like insecurities in this episode, with that guy keeping off hitting to the gym, etc., and paying no attention to her whatsoever, and leaving her pretty much isolated, having that fake care, really. So yeah, and then Tahani, she was in a very uncomfortable environment, and that made her very anxious and kind of depressed, to be fair, because of the fact that this wasn't what she envisioned the afterlife to be like, especially if she was good, etc. It just made her feel more and more depressed, and so she resorted to the drinking, and that was, I guess, the final nail in the coffin for Michael's plan, wasn't it? So, because it was Tahani who got drunk rather than Eleanor. So it's very interesting how he kept playing on the insecurities of the 4, and that kind of became a hindrance in terms of his plan, because of Tahani's like the fact that she was uncomfortable with her situation, that really brought her to a downward spiral. So yeah, as well as the note was the start of it all, because Eleanor was already suspicious from the get-go, but the insecurities being played on the 4, that really that worsened the damage, didn't it? So yeah, it was just really, really good stuff. We had also like little bits and bobs throughout the first season. I wouldn't call a love letter like coming into this episode, but we had certain bits and bobs, like Janet and Jason. We had that moment, echoing similar feelings to how things all started, I guess, between that ship. So yeah, about how she is there for him, and we had I think they said that Hawaiian pizza belonged in the bad place, and they were serving that in the good place. So there's nice little callbacks from the first season. So yeah, and there was a bit of flirting going on, like from Eleanor's perspective, like to Chidi and to Tahani as well. So there were certain elements that were brought from season 1 that really that were repeated in this episode, or altered in the Hawaiian pizza case. But yeah, I really loved. I think that there's a good detail about looking at the different perspectives, restarting the day, I guess. But in different perspectives, and by the conclusion, we restarted this whole well, I wouldn't say experiment, but this whole process once things faltered. So there's a nice little link to looking at the different perspectives in this episode, and in The Good Place, Michael was restarting the whole thing once again. So yeah, if you get what I mean, there's a nice link there that I see. But yeah, it was it was just comical, like it was disheartening, and I don't know. Yeah, it was pretty disheartening seeing the insecurities being played for certain characters, like especially for Chidi, because we do note the fact that indecisiveness is his Achilles heel up to the point of his death. And there was a moment where he had decided this was like one of the easiest choices that he has had to make, and hope was stripped away from him when Michael came in with the excuse, oh, we there was a lag going on in the system, so you're actually partnered with the person he was least compatible with, someone who wasn't on his level, someone who seemingly showed no intrigue into his intellect, etc., compared to the other person. She was very, very enthusiastic. And this is the thing. it's so frustrating because they are in on it as well, so they know how to be manipulative. So, oy, oy, oy. It was just really good, like seeing how certain elements that were touched upon in the first season came back and became a hindrance for these characters that they actually did overcome. Because Michael had this whole plan set out and it faltered. Which, especially in Tahani's case, was playing on was because of the insecurities, because she was very uncomfortable. Like there was a lot of instances that was slapping her in the face, and because of that, she got sad, she drank, and took Eleanor's place as the drunken irresponsibility at the party. But like, it's great when you reflect on told elements of hindrances to characters' lives, like Eleanor and that selfishness, and how her parents treat her badly, and how that really shaped her. Chidi and his indecisiveness, and how that stripped away hope from him when he was finally at a place of bliss in terms of deciding, and hope was stripped away at the last second. Yeah, it's great to reflect on certain things that were hindrance to the four, play on in terms of Michael trying to execute his plan, and hoping that will go well. But yeah, so it's going to be it will be very interesting to see where things go, because now Eleanor doesn't have the note. But it wasn't just that, as I said, it was certain cases like Tahani being very uncomfortable, and so she stripped the attention away from Eleanor, and caused, calamity there. But the note did bring them all together in the very end, and it was just very, very good seeing this dumpster fire just expand. And like I said, it will be very interesting to see how things are different with everything reset now. The note is no longer in the equation, so it will be very, very interesting to see how things go by next time around. But this was a very good start, very nuts to season 2. But like I said, it will be very interesting to see how things do progress. But it was also very good to have a look at the perspectives of I guess the demons of the good place. Like Michael, for example, we saw like elements of him like pulling faces, so it was just really good to have now that we have attained this knowledge, it's great to have a look and seeing how seeing things that we wouldn't be able to see in season 1 play out, how nefarious people are, how how people are wearing their acting face as things go on. And then you see when the four are not in the same shot, should I say, as well, like you get to see them, you get to see their true face, and it's really, really good to see that unfold now that we know the truth. So but like I said, it was a great episode, a great start to season 2, and I can't wait to see how things do progress. But I will see you guys next time. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more blade content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!